Mom said the family party was canceled. Her voice cracked just enough for me to believe her. It's been a long week, she sighed. Everyone's tired. We'll do it another time. I told her it was fine, told her to rest. Told her I understood. And then just before hanging up, I heard louder. Faint, distant, unmistakably real. I knew that laugh. It was my brother's. I didn't plan on showing up. Not at first, but silence can be a cruel companion. It whispers things you tried to ignore. Things like, they're lying, and you're not one of them anymore. So I drove. No text, no call, no warning, just headlights cutting through the cold evening. When I reached the house, the driveway was full. Cars I recognized, laughter spilling through the windows, music playing. The same song they used to play when I arrived. Through the glass, I saw them. My family, my mother, my brother, my cousins, everyone gathered around the table. My chair, Theone at the end, was filled by him, my brother, the golden child, their placement. And Mom, she was smiling at them the way she used to smile at me. I didn't walk in right away. I stood outside and watched long enough to see everything clearly. The way they leaned toward him, the way she served him first, the way they laughed at his half-baked jokes. It wasn't about the party. It was about position. It was about place. Mine was taken quietly. It started years ago. Dad died. I took care of everything. The bills, the house, Mom's health. My brother had disappeared. Reappeared when things were easy again. Mom said he'd changed. I wanted to believe her, but people don't change. They just get better at pretending. When I finally saw through him, it was too late. He turned her against me. Little whispers, half-truths, he doesn't visit enough. He's cold. He thinks he's better than us. And slowly, my mother started to look at me differently, like I was a stranger she once knew. That night, standing outside her window, I realized something important. You can't make people see your worth by reminding them of what you've done. You make them see it by showing them what happens when you stop doing it. So I stopped. I stopped paying the bills, stopped managing her medication reminders, stopped fixing things around the house, stopped answering calls. Silence replaced service, and soon everything started falling apart. A month later, I got the first call. Mom's insurance had lapsed. They hadn't paid it. Then came the second, the loan default. Then the third, a notice from the bank. He wasn't ready for the world I'd been holding together for them. He wanted the title, not the responsibility. I gave him both. Tonight was just the finale. I stepped through the door without knocking. The music stopped. Every eye turned. Thought the party was canceled, I said. You could hear the air leave the room. Mom froze. My brother's fork clattered to his plate. He tried to smile. We were going to call. No, I cut them off. You weren't? I walked to Thedable. Slow, calm, each step deliberate. The same way you walk towards something you've already decided to destroy. I placed a folder in front of Mom. What's this? She asked, her voice small. The paperwork, I said. The house, the accounts, the loan. You'll need to sign these if you want to keep it all. Her hands trembled as she flipped through. She didn't understand, but he did. His face drained of color. He knew what I'd done. While they were celebrating, I'd already transferred the assets, the property, the investments, the cardinals, all back under my name. The power of attorney I'd set up years ago after Dad's death, still valid, still active. And tonight I revoked every shared right they had. You took my place, I said quietly. So you can take my burdens too. Mom started crying. I just sat there staring, calculating the ruin spreading beneath his feet. It leaned close enough for him to hear the truth and only him. You wanted to be Themen of the house, I whispered. Now you are. I left before anyone spoke again. No shouting, no pleading, just silence. The kind that follows realization. As I drove away, I glanced once in the mirror. Through the window, I saw them standing in the mess I left. The family that canned me. For once, I didn't feel angry. I felt done. Because sometimes revenge isn't about destroying someone. It's about making them live without you and watching everything you held together crumble without your hands. I didn't go back. Didn't need to. He found out who took his place, and she found out who really kept the family alive. They'll never forget that night. And I'll never forgive them for making me remember who I am.